Hello, here we are with Sofia. Thank you, Sofia, for joining us.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But I think I'm gonna introduce you a little bit. But before maybe people are joining us, I'm gonna start saying that we are doing a little bit of interviews this week. Yesterday we did it with our founder, and today with Sofia, which is our partner in Portugal, because of the BioFac trade show that it's happening since yesterday and will finish tomorrow. It's the first time that we are exhibiting there, although this year it's a bit different because it's only digital. But we wanted to do some extra content, and that's why we thought of inviting you, Sofia, to talk a little bit about Pegada Verde and your experience with us. I'm going to introduce myself for those that didn't see it yesterday.
Thanks for having me.
And I'm also in the Raleigh team for the international markets. And I think I can briefly say something about you, Sofia, and Pegada Verde, but then you'll have time to explain us better. Sofia, we know them, Sofia and Sergio, which are the founders of Pegada Verde. We know them for so long already. And they are distributors in Portugal, as I said, but they have their own e-commerce, which is called Pegada Verde. They started in 2009, if I'm not wrong.
Correct.
And it was mainly focused, you were looking to find products that were reusable, related to a healthy lifestyle, and also attractive in design. But I want to know more about you and Pegada Verde. So maybe we can start asking you something about you, like your background, and what can you share with us?
Okay, so thank you again for having me. It's a great pleasure to be here with you talking about our experience, about our project, and about our relationship. So thank you again. About my background, so it's nothing to do with business. My training, it's about my academics training is about psychology in organizations. So nothing to do. But I worked so little in this area. And then I had this opportunity, Sergio and we had the opportunity to go to New York to do a 1-year project in the working together with the United Nations. Okay. Because every country has a mission working together with the United Nations and Portugal as well. So we went there in 2007 and we spent 1 year living in this wonderful city. And
yeah, like very different, and I can imagine.
Yeah, it's quite enthusiastic.
And that's when maybe something was coming up in your head?
It was not, but I think the time that we spent there, we were facing this daily life that it's completely different from ours. Mm-hmm. And people live in the street, live outdoors, live with takeaway, and that produces a null amount of garbage. And every morning we were running out our house, the door, and in the front door we had this great wall of garbage bags. So every morning it was amazing how that was possible. And I think it was that clarity moment then you think, oh my God, this can't be right. This can't take forever. So it's impossible. And then when we got back, Sergio and we always wanted to do something together, business-wise, besides our personal life, because we are a couple. And when we returned to Portugal, we were at the beach. It was summer. We were reading about this Canadian writer, and it's called Vanessa Farguharson.
Okay.
And she wrote a book called Sleeping Naked is Green. And she had this amazing project. For 1 year, every day, she introduced an ecological measure, some change some change in our daily life, and she wrote about it. And we were reading about this project, and we felt, oh my God, this is amazing. And it was a decade ago, when no one was talking about ecological issues. So we found that, oh my God. And she was really amazing, because then we got the book and we read the blog that she had also. And she wrote it in such a funny way, and relaxed way, and it was fantastic. And that
it was a bit of inspiration for you.
It was a trigger. Yeah, it was the trigger for us to create an e-commerce. First, it was an e-commerce, because we had all the background and the experience from buying online in New York, and it was not so regular here in Portugal. And then it was the conjunction of buying online and offering reusable, sustainable, ecological products that we were not used to see back then.
Back then, yeah. And that was in 2009, right?
Yeah, a lifetime ago.
So I can imagine, related to that, I wanted to ask you if you had some challenges at the beginning, and maybe one of them was that people were not so conscious, maybe.
That was the big issue, because I think the only famous person talking about ecology was Al Gore back then. And it was not yet a trend. So it was a very, very, very small niche. I mean, if we talk to people, they would show interest, of course, and concern, but I think it was they were willing to change their habits, their way of life.
Yeah,
you lost me?
I lost you, but now you're
I'm back.
Technology sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So we noticed a big change. We even tried to open a physical store in our city, but that ended in 6 months. So it was.
I didn't know that. Okay, so it was you made the trial, but then you saw that.
No. We had to find other jobs as well, because we had to support ourselves. So it's normal. But then things started to change, and we decided, okay, let's be with Pegada Verde in a more serious way, and let's give life to it.
Yeah. So then I wanted to ask you, when was the time that we started to work together? I know it's been a while already, but how did you learn about Roll It?
Actually, I think we saw it first in our your digital web, and then we actually saw it in some stores, and we found the product instantly amazing. So it was not immediate, and I think in general people don't perceive it immediately, what it is and how we can use it and the benefits of using them. But when you explain why are you using it, and all the communications that you do, all the design you choose, the colors, the funny way, I think instantly you understand, okay, we must have this, and that's why we made the contact to become your distributor, and I'm very happy about it.
Yeah, and we were talking earlier, when was that? So I think it was in 2014. So it's been already
7 years now.
7 years now, yeah.
A long time. Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot has changed. Actually.
But it was so fast, because now I look back, oh my God, already? Really?
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, everything has changed so fast, and yeah, I can't believe either that it's been 7 years. And Yesterday we were asking Merichel what kind of shops, right? Normally, or what kind of customers we have in general. But for you, what do you experience? What are the type of customers or shops that like to buy Rollit products?
Because we mainly work the eco channel, our main customers are in this segment. So ecological gift, but ecological gift, bulk stores, organic supermarkets, mainly for the end consumer that has an higher, how do you say it in English? You can spend a little bit more.
I lost now. So, can you say it again, Sofia?
Sure. So I was just saying that we work mainly in the ecological segment. We work with organic supermarkets, bulk stores, eco stores, zero waste stores, gift shops as well. So this is our main focus. We have already increased our sales team. Now we are going to work stationary stores as well, because it's a very good fit. And I think even in other, when gyms are open, it's something that we can approach as well. So I think it's a very versatile product that we can fit.
Yeah, it's good also
segments.
to look for new opportunities and new type of customers that might be interested as well.
Exactly.
And what do you think, even from your e-commerce, or that customers like the most about the product? What do they value? If there's something specific that they like better?
Well, in terms of children collection, I think this last animals collection was a big hit. So we understood immediately that people really liked it. To offer their kids to use in school, wherever, to go outside. So it was a very big success.
Yeah.
And we also noticed that the natural line works really well for us as well, mainly because of our customers.
Yeah, that they like maybe more ecological, as you said.
Yes, more natural. Yeah.
Something more like this. So maybe now the new bio collection that we are launching now in BioFac could be a good fit for your customers.
Yes, definitely. I really believe that, because it's amazing that you made this effort to change the materials you use to reach this perception of the client. The client is asking for this kind of product, this kind of materials, this kind of concerns. So it's amazing, and congratulations for you that you've done this wonderful product. And I'm eager to understand how it will be. Hopefully this pandemic slows down and leaves us.
Yeah, let's hope that it's going to be soon.
Yeah, so we can start working properly again.
Yeah, but we are happy with the new product. We feel it's gonna be a good match for those customers that are really looking for more biological and organic items. So we have highly expectations on that.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a success as well.
Let's see. Let's hope for that. And also, we know that besides your e-commerce, you are distributing Rollit, but also other brands. And maybe it would be nice if you can give us some examples of other brands, or products that you're distributing.
Yeah, since the beginning, we understood that we couldn't live only from our online shop. We wanted to add the distribution channel as well. We wanted to work with retailers. And since the beginning, it was clear for us that our main goal is to reach brands that have the same philosophy that we do. Brands that promote reusable instead of disposable, that all in terms of manufacture, it's concerned about how the process is made, that is concerned about people, it's concerned about processes, it's concerned about environment. So for us, this is our flag, reusable instead of disposable, with a design attached, because it's really important to be, when you use something, you want to feel proud about using it and showing it. So that's why we choose products that are appealing as well. So people are happy and proud to go outside and show it.
To try new things, right? Because sometimes they are more attracted to the design, and then the function, it becomes familiar to them.
Exactly. So we work with reusable bottles, reusable cups, coffee cups, everything that can go on takeaway and it's reusable. We like it. So we are now, we're now working with natural cosmetics as well, and it's working really well. So every time we see there's a trend or people are asking for something, then we try to be informed and go for it.
Go for it. That's fantastic. It's the way to go. And yeah. I have one last question, Sofia. What do you think about? Yesterday we were saying the society here in Spain, but what about Portugal? Since you started in 2009, have you seen good evolution towards reusability and organic conscious?
Definitely. I think our first years were terrible, as I said before, but since 2016, 17, I think maybe because of the United Nations goals for sustainable development, I think that made a big shift in mentality, in behavior, and people are more informed and people want to be involved as well. So we see a big change. We never had this so big community has like we have now, and people want to share their changes. They are willing to inspire as well. So it's a big change. Nothing to do with a decade ago. Yeah.
That's good. We are on the good path, I would say.
Yeah, maybe you feel the same, but I think it was that shift that even in terms of global communication, I think made clear and made visible some things that were going on, and it can't go on like that in terms of environment. So I'm glad we are making a change and be part of this movement as well.
Yeah, we're putting our little, I don't know how to say it in English. We have an expression in Spanish like our little thing into the society.
Yeah, that's it.
Great. So, well, I think that's it. I don't want to take more time for you, but it's been a pleasure to share some more things about Pegada Verde and about yourself. So thank you so much, Sofia.
Thank you, Anna. And have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
And a great trade show, okay?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Sofia. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
Bye.